What is going on, my fellow tribe of patriots? It is almost Independence Day, America's
Yes, sir.
birthday, the greatest day on God's green earth. Back when history started, 1776, July 4th. How you doing today, Steve?
When real history started, 1776. The world didn't know what history was until America became dominant, man. Oh man, I'm so pumped.
God
It is
dang.
Independence Day Eve, bro. And we're in Murica month. Dude, so
America.
pumped. Murica. Dude. Oh
Yeah.
man, I'm so pumped. I'm great, dude. How
And
about you? Sorry.
dude, I'm doing fantastic. You guys, this is the Cowboys and Indians. I don't know if you guys could tell. Actually, I'm
Hmm.
gonna swap us here because usually we're on this side. And you know what? We're actually missing a couple. Um
You know why you
Missing
every so you
one of the
guys do you guys
logos
understand
here.
why I'm always put on the right? Is because I'm using my executive white privilege and I'm always right. So
Right. Yeah.
just kidding.
That's the one. And I actually don't know why I do that. Because technically, like if you look at the name, like right there,
Right.
it says Cowboys and Indians. You'd think that I would be on the other side, but hey, I like it this
It is
way,
what it is.
and
Yeah.
I'm just used to how it is. So
I'm cool with it.
yeah. So
All
you guys,
right.
thank you
Cool.
for sharing the stream right off the bat. Just bam, bam, bam. We're getting a lot of shares. MD James, how are you doing? Man, it is a good time to be an American. I'll tell you what. Because we're not getting deported. We're not. Well,
Sorry, my
I've been going. And no, you're good. You're good. You're a little fuzzy. You're like Bigfoot right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you got that.
Hang on. Go
You
ahead.
got that Bigfoot filter on. Always blurry.
That's what you're saying. That's my face. You look like Sam Squanch. Hang on,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
well,
send it to this. All
on
right, we're good.
on America's birthday Eve, there's been quite a bit of news going on. I think they're trying to pass the big beautiful bill right now, which
hmm
I made this big post yesterday about
hmm
I guess maybe questioning the government. Now, maybe I was questioning a
You?
little bit about yeah, oh yeah. Surprise,
Okay.
guys. Believe
Right.
it or not, I know that I say, I got all this stuff and make America great
Yeah.
again. I have I got a sweet Trump magazine. Get it?
Oh my God.
Magazine. Ah.
Ah.
Yeah. I got all this stuff because I
Yeah.
support Trump. And
Yeah.
man,
We all do.
I lost like 100 followers because I didn't even criticize Trump per se. I was just saying we're not really getting the results that
Okay.
I like wanted to vote for, right? And a lot of it's
Okay.
because of the rhinos and the
Yes.
in Congress. But yeah, I lost quite a few followers just because they were like, how dare you question the almighty Trump agenda? And I'm like, I wasn't even doing that. I was just saying that Congress sucks. And yeah, adding a bunch of money
Right.
and spending the wealth of our future generations is not great. Like
Yeah.
in
I
order to
mean,
be, it is your duty as an American. It
mhm.
is your patriotic duty to always be vigilant and always question governmental
Yes.
authority, no matter who it is, even if you support him. I support Trump. I'm going to question him. I'm going to push him. I'm going to try to
Exactly.
make sure that he's doing what I voted for.
Yeah, dude, I really hate this tribalism approach where it's like, okay, in order to support Trump, you have to support 100% of the things that he's doing. No. I mean,
No,
nobody's perfect, right? You're not going to support
nobody's
everybody,
perfect.
and nobody is perfect. I mean, there's some things that Trump does that I don't agree with, and it just is what it is. He did put out a post on True Social where he called Jamie Raskin ugly, and I laughed. He said he's a total loser and all this other stuff. If you guys check my
Total
page, it's really
loser.
awesome. But so Joe Biden, I didn't support and I question everything. And Donald Trump, I support and I question everything. That is your patriotic duty to question every single decision someone you voted for. I'm not going to let him make all the decisions and not question anything. I mean, there obviously you should. Why wouldn't you? Is the question.
So you don't go to Alligator Alcatraz? That's why. You know, it is actually hilarious watching all of the lefties. I mean, they've got some like Blue and On, the left wing Democrats. They got some wild conspiracies going on. There's now a conspiracy theory going on that Trump is, he's shackling the illegals in the plane and then dropping them over the ocean.
Cool.
Of, like, actually
I'm sorry.
And
that's actually a good one, man. I'm gonna buy into that one. Hey, I still got my tinfoil right here. I'm gonna put it right on my
Nazis,
hat.
right? They've been saying we're Nazis. Isn't that better than an oven? Come on.
Yeah, dude, they're gonna say we're Nazis or fascists no matter what. So just act on it. Shit, why not? You know what I mean? Like, I'm serious. I really want Trump to declare martial law, military tribunals. They say he's a dictator, then be the dictator, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of took a little bit of a gut punch today with, I guess, Diddy not really being held to justice. You know, I really, it blows my mind that Trump can get accused by, what is her name? E. Jean Carroll. With no evidence at all. A story that was obviously crafted after a what's that show that like SVU. There's an episode of SVU that is identical to E. Jean Carroll's story.
Really?
Her story didn't make any sense. She had zero evidence of it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, Dan Bongino, he laid the whole thing out, you know, a couple of years ago.
I must have missed that. Damn.
Yeah, it's years ago. I mean, this was like 2019 or something.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe not, maybe 2022. I'm not sure. It's a while. Law and Order. Here we go. Yeah, Law and Order.
Oh, the one. Chung chung.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
that's
so
all right.
So Special Victims Unit, I think is what it's called. But there was a particular episode that was almost identical to how she told her story. And then she also had a bunch of missteps about how she didn't like flying. And then, or no, I think I'm mixing things up. No, how the dress that she wore wasn't created for like another 10 years or something. It was insane. It was ridiculous. Zero evidence. 30 years old. They made this law just so they could prosecute Trump. And they found him liable for sexual abuse. But yet Diddy, he's gonna. I mean,
the diddler. He did it.
As of right now, it looks like he's gonna walk free.
Because they only wrapped him up on the prostitution, right? He had racketeering and trafficking dropped, correct? Or not guilty.
Yeah,
I've been out for most of the day, so that's kind of all I've heard.
Yep, pretty much. It is
interesting.
A little disheartening to say the least. Thank you guys for sharing the stream. I really appreciate it. It is
we're at 3,000 live viewers right now, guys. Less than 10 minutes in.
Man, we're already
starting.
Sheesh.
Yeah, we're doing good, man. But maybe it was like, but did he?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a play on words.
It is.
I'm gonna do my DeSantis look.
Nah, he did. He did.
He did it.
Yeah,
but like it's the same thing
no
with
doubt about it.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Ghislaine Maxwell. She was tried and convicted in prison for being the most prolific sex trafficker in the history of the planet, and not one single client's been arrested. Come on.
Yeah, little questionable. All right. I saw this today, and I actually really want to watch this. I want to show you just because it's funny, and I would like to not just have bad news when America's birthday is coming up. I want to have a good time tonight.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it, brother.
I got some drinks. I got you know, I got off work at a decent time, and it's all your fault that we're late. So blame Steve. You guys. It's so hot, man.
Day. That's fine. I use my white privilege. I said, "Hey Mo, can we push it back an hour?" Dude, shit show when I got home.
All right, here we go.
This joke takes a while, but give me a year in American history. I'll tell you who was president, what was happening in America that year, Gio. 1875. Okay, that was Ulysses S. Grant's last year in office. And then 1876 was the big election. Actually, probably the most important election in American history until recently.
Hold up. I just realized something. Ulysses S. Grant, he was a Confederate general. Didn't the Civil War end in 1865? How is it possible that he was president years? All right, you know
I
what?
would have to look up the dates, dude, to be quite honest.
I don't know if this is right. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Rutherford B. Hayes and Samuel Tilden, and they tied. But then Rutherford B. Hayes made a backdoor deal with Samuel Tilden where he said, if you take the troops out of the South, I'll let you be president. And then that's why the troops left the South, and that's why Jim Crow started, was because of a corrupt bargain. Yeah, it's not funny, but it's good to learn about why our country is terrible.
Yeah. It's
now, Gio, this is going to be really
He's
funny. Give me a year
correct.
in British history. I'll tell you what happened in British history that year. Just give me a year. 1650. That was a big year in British history, Gio. Yeah, that was the year they were all being a bunch of little fucking bitches. I don't know British history. I only know American history. I have patriotism.
Oh, God. Come on, man.
So good. So good. Gio, I got another trick. Give me a year, I'll tell you what the Jews were up to.
Oh, shit.
I also have anti-Sem autism. Ironically, the type of autism that hates trains.
Oh, shit. That was good. Oh, man.
Yeah, I guess it's not bad. That's not bad. You know,
Man, he was talking about the British, and so I have a relatively large account, right? And I get a lot of comments.
What?
And what?
Yeah, 400,000.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. But I get a lot of comments, and they're not all American. I get a lot of Canucks or the snow Mexicans. I get actual Mexicans, and then I get the British. And the British always want to be against me because I'm a Trump supporter, right? And my common response is, well, I haven't had to give a shit about what you had to say since 1776, brother.
Shut the fuck up,
it's
redcoat.
true. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, there are a lot of turncoats in this country. Man, there'd be a lot of turncoats in this country.
Yeah, you're right.
Just look at COVID.
It'd be a lot. Yeah.
A lot.
One of the things that I'm really trying to inspire is love for the ideas that the founding fathers put forth, right? Not just this country, it's not always going to be flag waving. Like, yeah, I'm going to be wearing the flag, Old Glory. I'm going to be representing as much as I possibly can because it's important.
Look the shirt, Mo. Sorry. Founding Daddy.
Oh my gosh. Well, it makes sense because I don't know if you guys saw this. I hope you did. But at the NATO summit, Trump was actually called Daddy by the chief of NATO, and it was hilarious. So absolutely beautiful. It's just like
Trump loved that.
Oh yeah, for sure. It wasn't even intentional by the guy. He was just like kind of playing along, and in the metaphor that he was using, Trump was Daddy. So yep.
Essentially, ladies' earmuffs. Trump grabbed NATO by the pussy.
Yes, exactly.
Is that right? Got him.
Yeah,
okay.
I'd say
just making sure. This is a little vulgar. I don't think we're on cue right now. So
no, we are not.
Or are we? Okay, good.
No, we're good. DeSantis needs to investigate. Hey, you guys, you know what? I would like tonight to be a little bit more interactive. And I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
If you have a question and you want to appear on screen, DM me and let me know, and I'll shoot you an invite. If you have a camera and you have a microphone and you can actually come up here, I'll pull you up. In the future, I would like to add a phone line so we can answer phone calls on stream and become a little bit more interactive with you guys, because I know that there's a lot of you who have questions and I don't catch every comment. But, I mean, we're doing all right with catching the amount of comments, but
Mhm.
you know, like tonight with America's birthday coming up, I would really, really like to talk to you guys. And if you guys have any questions, or if you guys want, yeah, I mean, there's, I get questions all the time that I can't answer consistently. But right now in a live setting, it would be cool if you guys, you know, were able to call in. But if you do want to come on stream, just send me a DM
Yeah.
and pull you
What
up
I
and
did
talk to you for a
on
couple
my
minutes.
portion of the live stream, I made that comment. If anybody wants to join in as a special, 5-10 minute guest, to just DM you and put your handle, Mo.
Yeah, perfect. That'll work. And I will pay attention to my DMs and
Okay.
actually do it. So
Awesome.
Ulysses S. Grant was the Northern General. Am I thinking of, okay, he was a Northern.
Oh yeah, Grant was. It was oh my God, why is this I'm drawing a blank. Someone's gonna roast us in the live comment section. That's fine.
Yeah, you're right.
And then they're gonna say it. I'm gonna be like, oh my
Damn
God, I'm not smarter than a fifth grader, but it's okay. It's a lot different, guys. So whenever you make posts, you have the opportunity to research and really formulate your post. But when you go live and people you engage in conversation, sometimes it's really difficult to think of things right on the fly. And that's super basic, but it happens to the best of us. I just have a little bit of autism, I guess. I don't know.
Well, one of the main things. So I was thinking that it was Robert E. Lee, right?
Oh yeah,
not Ulysses S. Grant.
Gotcha. You had it reversed. You're thinking?
Yeah, I'm just half retarded. I'm never gonna get better with names. So one of the things that if you guys ever wanted to do podcasts or anything like that, or become a big social media personality of some kind, you can't be afraid to be wrong, but also you have to acknowledge when you are. I think that's one of the things that I really despise about a lot of these leftist influencers, and you know what? Actually, you know what? Just influencers in general.
Yeah.
Even the right-wing ones, is they will just blindly say things, and then when they're wrong, they don't acknowledge it. There's not a genuine aspect to it, and that it actually does bug me in a lot of ways. I was watching a clip of Dave Smith talking to Andrew Cuomo about how wrong he was in calling out Joe Rogan and saying that he was taking horse dewormer. And Cuomo came out and he's like, you know what? It does no good to apologize, because all that will happen when you apologize is that people will beat up on you. And I think he was missing the point of how far, where he went wrong and how he needs to fix it. It's good to admit you're wrong. You don't have to be sorry for it, but it's good to admit you're wrong.
Right.
And the fact that he was basing all of his rhetoric off of Sanjay Gupta, the CNN medical expert.
That guy. Yeah.
Destroyed. Yeah. And he never actually, he's trying to be more right wing now, but he never admitted that, okay, I was getting my information from this one source. I didn't do my own research. I failed to live up to the expectations that people thought I should have, or that, I mean, when he's just getting all his information from the network, that was our biggest complaint, is that the media people, they just repeat rhetoric. And he was perfectly willing to sell the idea that Joe Rogan was taking horse dewormer. And he should be sorry for that, because he wasn't actually giving us his genuine opinion. He was being a parrot. He was a great parrot.
Yes.
He sold the narrative to a ton of people.
Yeah, and it's like this, and CNN's the same. Sanjay Gupta is part of CNN, and they're the same network where, remember that whenever Joe Rogan was diagnosed with COVID, and he did his live video and saying, oh, I'm taking, ivermectin and all this other stuff. And then they physically edited the color scheme of the video to make him look more gray, to make him appear sick. And they're like, oh, horse pills don't work, or horse dewormer doesn't work. And he was healthy within a few days. So I'm just like, I hate the term influencers, because I don't think anybody influences anybody, right? Well, okay, maybe on the right they don't, but on the left they for sure do. Like the people that like repost Harry Sisson and who's MMA paladin,
there's
the
influencers
crackhead
on
guy.
Look at Andrew Tate. Look at I mean, Tim Pool. All these people, they have a lot of influence, man. Like you never know how far.
Okay,
out
well, they don't influence me. I'll just say that.
They do. I mean, there's a certain aspect where it is inevitable for you to conform to a certain extent, right? Like for the most part, when something gets too popular and it doesn't feel right in my gut, my brain will be like, no, just do the exact opposite. But yeah, they absolutely have a ton of influence, and people, that's why when I made that post about criticizing government and the way that like I wanted Trump to dismantle institutions and how it's not happening, people started blocking me and unfollowing me and getting super upset because I spoke against the great Trump. And it's like,
okay, maybe fair.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of influence. I do wish to inspire people to try and be less influenced by influencers like day to day, but like you have to
just be a free thinker. It's really not difficult. Question everything.
Oh, Christ. Yeah.
I mean,
yes, be skeptical of everything. That's for sure.
Yeah. No matter who it comes from, it doesn't matter. I don't even trust myself, bro. Oh, Troll said I unfollow anyone that insults Trump. Oh my God.
Hey, Jordan, if you wanted to come up tonight,
oh yeah,
just let me know.
Hey guys, everybody that's listening right now, if you want to join in on the live stream, DM at LA Native Patriot, and we will bring you guys on. This is kind of our last hoorah before Independence Day, so we want to do something a little special for you guys. If you guys want to join in, oh, all right, let's get Jordan on.
Let's go.
I'm free. Let's do it. All right, I'm pumped for this.
I'm gonna send him the link so we can bring him up here.
Jordan, pop your handle in the live chat so people can follow you.
Yes, we'll put it up on screen.
Nice. I'm so excited for this, dude. We got to do this. We got to do this a lot. I think people that are actively engaging with us that actually want to come on and say their piece at Pensapoet 97. That's Jordan. Amazing patriot and songwriter and singer, obviously. But I think this is good, man. The people that do engage and they really want to just get their 5 or 10 seconds to have maybe a larger voice than, maybe they only have, less than 100 followers or whatever. And if they're really engaging and they want to come on and speak their piece, I think that'd be cool.
Dude, Jordan's killing it, man. He's got over 40,000 followers now.
Wow.
So it's awesome to see.
That's really awesome.
Really, really cool. He's blowing up. He's becoming an influencer.
Yeah. That's so funny how we had ESPN, man. All right. He's on.
Here we go. Get him. So we got Pensive Poet Jordan Thomas coming up. Hey, look.
What's up, man? Put him in the middle. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Don't need to back away.
No, you're good. You're good. It's a little bit different. How you doing today, Jordan? Oh, Auntie Camille come up. Oh.
Yep.
Yes.
Testing. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Sounds good.
How are you feeling about America's birthday, man? I know you got a couple songs, and I'm hoping I'll tell you what, I'm hoping that when I am able to actually host an event, that I can get you on as a singer. I mean, we've been talking for it has to be over a year at least, maybe a year and a half. I mean, we're getting to that point where we've been talking for a long time, and I
Yeah.
know that I'm trying to get to the point where I can host events, and I could be a couple months out. I could be a couple of years out. I'm hoping not a couple of years, because, I mean, we've been able to accomplish a lot here at the Patriots Prayer. But hey, why don't you introduce yourself and kind of tell everybody who you are?
Okay, for those who don't know, I'm Jordan Thomas. Here in Southern California, I'm an identical twin, musician, writer, and future advocate for veterans and future chaplain. My desire is to be a chaplain for the either for the Army or the VA.
That's an
amazing.
amazing goal, because the narrative in America for the past 15 plus years. I'll say 15 because that's
Mhm.
like I've been aware for the last 15 years, right? And so that's all I'll speak of. But it's been that black people are oppressed and they shouldn't be patriots of this country. But everything that I've seen from you is love for this country, love for its people, and the founding of this nation, the uniqueness in history. Would you want to tell us a little bit about why America's I mean, I don't want to lead too much, but America's the greatest country on earth.
Yeah.
And why do you pledge patriotism to it?
For me, I do love America as a whole. Some parts of it, I know with its past iniquities, and I have to forgive being a follower of Christ. But when it comes to my love for America, I love it more for what it should be, more than what it is, because what it is not always um it's not always ideal, and we know that. We always know that we could be doing better. We always know that we could be striving every day for further further change, progress, further refinement, um further growth. And as long as we stray from God, then that's not going to happen, because that's the foundation for everything. And um for repentance, we need to fully turn to God and learn to love Him and love our fellow man, because those are the two pillars for everything else. Those set the tone. And if we can't love God and love our fellow man, then of course we're going to have the problems that we have right now, whether it's illegal immigration or fentanyl or increased
Mhm.
crime, etc. And that's the problem, because people who don't know God, they're going to do things that a person that doesn't know God will do. And I can't fault them, but I'm still going to hold them accountable.
That's,
Yeah.
you know, being able to recognize that America's not perfect, and that being a patriot of this nation isn't just about being obedient. It is about a mission. It is about
Mhm.
recognizing the faults of the past and striving to be better. That's what I really think that the idea of America, the American experiment, was about
Mhm.
striving to be better as a people, not being ruled by a monarchy or a tyrant or a dictatorship. That the people themselves will be able to
Mhm.
retain the power in order to strive for something greater than what we have ever done before, because we there are times when in human history it is very easy, well, maybe not easy, but for the greater good a lot of
Mhm.
evil has been done, and America kind of changed the course in that way. At least the founding fathers wanted us to do
Yeah.
so. And in order to strive forward, we have to recognize the faults of the past, and, to be honest, currently what we're doing, in order to become better. So
Mhm.
I really like your answer. That was good.
And what really caught me, which I've never heard it brought to my attention this way is that you love America for what it is, but you love it more for what it can be. And to me, that's what the American dream is about, correct? It's about being the best you can be and trying to just live your life to the fullest and bring it to the best potential. But the way you brought it up is bringing the country itself to its best potential as well. So the American dream, I've never really thought of it that way. I mean, that's what I understood, but it wasn't put into verbiage like that before. And that, to me, that kind of blew my mind because, you know, I'm helping out with the rhino removal project and trying to make our party as best as it can, but I never put it into words. I just thought it was just kind of like service to my country. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to bring our country to the best potential it can be. So bravo. I'm going to write that down. I love it.
MD James says, we the people as a whole, not the minority or majority only, which is one of the, I mean, this is why we're supposed to be a republic. This is why we have granted rights and made a separation of, checks and balances, separation of power, where we're able to recognize that the minority needs to be represented and so does the majority, but we don't actually have to rule overtly just because the majority says it's so. Because as the Bible tells us, to take the narrow path, because the worldly, the most popular thing doesn't necessarily mean that it is just or correct. Right, Jordan?
Definitely.
Hey, what do you got? What do you got plans coming up? You got any?
Stole my thunder.
Big. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead. No, you stole it. Completely steal it. It's yours.
You got any big plans coming? You got any singing? Because I know that you sing for events at times. Do you have anything coming up for the 4th of July, Independence Day? What are you doing?
Honestly, no. I'm going to stay local here in my area. Maybe attend a few parades. But I am going to be singing next Saturday at a church event. It's campaign event doing God Bless America for the first time. So I learned that one this past week.
Wow. You know what?
That's awesome.
This is one of the things that I love about talking to fellow patriots around the country is their involvement in their own community, because there's a significant loss of that draw, that pull, in order to, I mean, when you go out there and you sing God Bless America, there's inspiration that you're giving to, or you're granting people by singing God Bless America, when you go to these places. So oh, there should be a counter. All right, so Rob's counting. All right, we'll keep
all right, Rob.
Now. I'm turning the tables, right?
That's fine. Well,
back.
So
half white, half conqueror.
So then it should be 0.520.
Hey, whoa. Hey. Yeah. Well,
how
I mean,
could I do that?
I really like that that you're getting involved that you've been involved in your community, and that you're still reaching out and actually going and doing these events. You have an amazing voice. I don't know if you guys have ever heard him. Maybe I'll play as we
drop
hey,
up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in front of my keyboard too.
Oh, you want to sing live?
Oh,
you can sing live for us.
Don't want to put you on the spot.
I can play your pin message as well.
No, I don't like hearing my own voice.
That's fine. Okay, so real talk, Jordan. Like whenever I started putting out my own content, I had gigantic cringe. Like I did like 40 takes on my first video, and I'm like, well, I stuttered a little bit there. Or, oh man, my face looked weird or whatever. You get over that, I promise you. The more and more, like on live stream right now, I probably look ridiculous, but I don't care. So you kind of get over that hump, and you're just like, it's okay.
Yeah, that's why I do it, especially in spaces. It helps me with overcoming a long-standing speech impediment I've had since high school, and doing that in this kind of thing is helping with that.
You know, what's
that's
really
awesome,
cool
man.
Is that even though you you know, if you have a speech impediment, you're still striving to be better and to be able to face those or confront the fact that you do. And I'm sorry, I'm really trying to pull this up, but it's just the fact that you're confronting that, acknowledging it, and also moving past it. You're not saying that I don't want to do this because I have a speech impediment. You're saying I've had this and I'm getting better at it, which is, I mean, that's the right kind of mentality to have. Hard
Right.
work. That's what Antikami says. Antikami, I will send you a
Perseverance.
DM here in just a minute, to bring you up, but I do want to play this video from Jordan here.
I'll take
And
it
we
from
need to
you.
give a shout.
Look, no, there's two of them. Oh my gosh. Wait. Hey Jordan.
Hmm?
Did you want to sing live?
I could.
I'm getting comments here saying that they all want you to sing live.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right, hang on. Oh.
Oh, beautiful, where hills proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than love. America, America, may God thy glory find, till all success be nobleness, and every gain divine. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, forever waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plains. Oh, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood. From sea to shining.
Yes.
Bravo,
Oh my gosh, you
brother.
did amazing, man.
Man, that was
please,
one of the best renditions I've ever heard in my life. And I am not kidding.
Oh, that was beautiful, man. Please, you guys, go follow Jordan Thomas at Pensive
man.
Poet 97. Man, I've been wanting to have you on for a long time, and I'll tell you what, we're gonna have you on again. It's
Absolutely.
just, man, that was incredible. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm
for doing that.
blown away, dude.
I'm 28. I've been singing since I was 5. And I'm only hoping to get better as time goes on.
Man,
Well,
incredible.
Doing a damn good job. Well done, man. And everybody loves you. Everybody.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Look at Rob says Indian 1 Cowboy Steve 0 Jordan 5.
That's fine. I'll give him none of the points that I have.
Yeah, Jordan, I really
fantastic.
thank you for coming on, especially last minute like this, man. That's awesome. You guys, once again, his handle is at Pensive Poet 97. It's on the screen here. Be sure to support him. And hey, if you got a gig coming up and you want some patriotic, beautiful music sung, just go hire him.
Absolutely.
Bring him on. I mean, he's doing events. He's getting better. He's.
This is what it's all about.
Oh, see, there we go.
Man. I love you more and more, Jordan. You're such an amazing human being, brother. Like veteran suicide, I deal with I lost a buddy of mine deployment, Kenny Rittenhouse, to suicide. He couldn't deal with the issues that he had when he faced just his issues after Afghanistan. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, making sure because you guys froze. So the near and dear to my heart, brother. Just losing a friend like that to mine. Man, it's just it just man, I don't even have the words. The impact that you're doing for me, like you influence me, brother. You give me strength. You give me intestinal fortitude to continue to fight to help our veterans. I just want to let you know that everything that you're doing, brother, impacts me as well. Thank you.
That means a lot. It doesn't always feel like a lot because I haven't served myself, but people like you inspire me. My grandfather, he was in the Korean War, and that keeps me going.
Mm-hmm.
You know, really quick, I do want to say, Jordan, that everybody serves in different ways. You know, the beautiful thing about humans is that we're able to. There's a ton of different components that have to work in cohesion in order to make something incredibly great. Like you wouldn't denigrate your heart for not thinking like your brain, right? It has a specific function, and what you're doing is just as important. I mean, we have to have people fighting for our veterans, for this country, and for showing and embodying the values we wish to see in this world, right? You're one of the people that's out there actually, and it's not. I mean, generally speaking, you're not getting a ton of praise for going out and you know, participating in your community, trying to inspire people to love this country. It is, in a lot of ways, it almost feels like a thankless job, but you're still out there, you're still doing it, you're embodying the values we wish to see in this world, and I commend you for it, man. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I love this.
Of course, thank you guys so much for all you guys doing. Just being a voice here in this these strange times that we're in right now, being voices for common sense in the midst of confusion.
Rob J says, hats off to you, brother. Thank you for your service and sacrifice to our nation, these evil politicians. Although I think that was directed at Steve. No, I'm getting through it. But yeah, he gave you a couple points, Steve, because he feels really bad for you that you're like,
that's fine. It is what it is.
He's one of the. We got to give him. We got to give him the DEI points, right?
I'll use my executive white privilege and give all 5 of mine to yours, you, Jordan.
I think next time I'm more that hat too. I have one like that.
Nice.
Steve.
That's amazing.
Well, once again, Jordan, thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Keep in touch. We'll have you on again.
Sounds good.
But if there's anything you want to say before we get out of here,
you get
out of here, Jordan, go ahead and say it now.
No, pretty much said it all.
All right, man.
Thank you for coming on, brother.
Well, of
Appreciate
course.
you.
Thank you, brother.
About time to give a shout out. Oh, is Anti-Commie coming on?
But that's what she said. I sent her a DM. That's what I was trying to let her know.
I think she said she would come on when she feels better. She just recently had surgery, so.
Oh, my bad. All right. Well,
let's give a shout out to our sponsor.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
You guys check this out. We'll be right back.
Heard of Q Broadcast? It's taking the world by storm. People are cutting the cord to their high cable bills and moving away from streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, and others for something better. Q Broadcast. For just $60 a month, you'll get access to every channel you could ever want, including HBO, Cinemax, and Stars. And the best part? There are no contracts, no hidden fees, and you're free to cancel anytime. With Q Broadcast, you can enjoy streaming live TV, movies, and top series on up to 5 devices at once. Whether you're at home or on the go, Q Broadcast makes sure your entertainment is always at your fingertips. Imagine being able to watch all your favorite channels from anywhere, anytime, without any restrictions. We're talking about thousands of movies, hundreds of TV series, and a huge library of live channels, all in one place. And don't forget video on demand and pay-per-view events. Those are included at no extra cost, so you'll never miss a big event again. Now, take a second and think about your current cable bill. You're probably paying anywhere between $100 and $300 every month, locked into long-term contracts and hit with surprise rate increases. With Q Broadcast, that's a thing of the past. It's just $60 a month. No contracts, no extra fees, no hidden costs, and no price hikes. Why juggle multiple subscriptions like Netflix, Hulu, and cable when Q Broadcast gives you everything you need in one convenient package? People everywhere are switching to Q Broadcast, saving money and getting more content than ever before. So, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description and sign up for Q Broadcast today. Just $60 a month, no contracts, no hidden fees. It's time to take control of your entertainment and start streaming smarter.
I was like doing Night at the Roxbury the whole time.
Dude, I was doing the same thing.
Oh, really? We can see each other. So for you guys to know, we have this application that where like whenever something pops up on the screen, we get put behind stage and we can kind of see each other, but it's like a really small screen and we're both just jamming in the back. Bunch of nerds. It's fun.
I wanted to address this really quick. So I actually get this all the time, right under on my X page.
Mm-hmm.
This lady said, "Dude, are you Native American? Your feather headdress is cringe." So what? One of the things that people have really been programmed in a certain way to think is that wearing a headdress is racist, or wearing a headdress is like a bad representation. Like this,
yeah,
you guys, this is not a real headdress. This is fake feathers. I made it more American because I want to bring the representation of Native Americans back, right? The idea that we existed, we actually contributed to American history. There's a lot of components about America that actually came from Native Americans,
right?
And there's been a cultural purge of sorts in the name of racism over the past couple of years that has been eliminating all Native American representation. So I made this just so I can, people intuitively understand. They see this and they're like, "Oh, Native American," and I love people like, "Are you actually Native American?" Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Actually, yes. You're more Native than Elizabeth Warren ever was.
True. So will my great 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 grandchildren. They will be more Native American than she is. Maybe even great 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 great. Who knows?
Like 10, 20 generations down the line. More.
Yes.
Oh man, these people.
It's. I don't know about all that because Q. I met with the founders of Q, of the sponsor that I just showed on the screen. The streaming service that is less expensive than YouTube TV, if you guys are using that, that's actually integrating podcasts, and they're actually looking to bring in the people into the TV instead of just having the roadblock or the gatekeepers of these network TVs. They're bringing in the new media, right?
That's good.
Yes.
Stop saying that word. I hate it. Influencers. Oh, so gross. Do you want to?
Dude, I'm not bothered. I'm just trying to explain because, like a lot of my followers don't even know, like about Holden Armenta or the fact that we were able to get into the Super Bowl and like the importance of that had on my life, getting, helping them get to the Super Bowl and to fight back against the cancel culture that they experienced. A lot of people don't know that because I only had like 40,000 followers at the time when I did that whole thing. And it was, I didn't go on any big podcasts about it. It was just promotion from Eddie and me. And I mean, it was difficult to do, but we raised the money. We were actually able to get Holden Armenta and his father to the Super Bowl. I don't know where the picture is.
The picture. Yeah,
I'm not sure. But
I remember when that happened, and a lot of people were saying, because Holden Armenta and going against that Ragtag magazine or whatever that put that hit piece out against them, it was still popular.
It was Karen Phillips, and it was Deadspin.
Was it? Deadspin. That's it. Yeah. I think Deadspin's out of business, right?
They got bought out. Yeah, but the litigation is still going on. I should actually call Bubba at some point and get an update on that because it's been a while.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to bug him, But
yeah.
Tonto forever.
That's so funny. Dude, you should get a tattoo of that. Uncle Tonto forever. Oh, you can make it like super awesome where it's like this gigantically buff like native doing like, or it's Uncle Tonto forever.
Get to the chopper. I'm Uncle Tonto.
Get to the chopper. Dominique. Oh my gosh. Yeah. There's a band where, oh man, it's a metal band, but the singer, all he does is sing like an Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, really?
Like my favorite song about them is "Who's Your Daddy and What Does He Do?"
Oh, dude, that was perfect. Who's your daddy?
Sorry, dude, I did that mid laugh.
I do like how Arnold came out recently on The View, and he hasn't like redeemed himself, but he did speak the truth. And there are times
you're talking about screw your freedoms.
That is what really made me disappoint. Like, I know that everybody has bad moments, right? And one of the things that I'm terrified of, and that I'm trying to be cognizant of, the bigger I get as an influencer. Right?
You almost said the I word.
Yeah. Sorry. Is that I don't want to lose what made me get to this point, my appreciation for hard work, and I want to be of service to people as opposed to telling them what to do. It is good to yes, I would like to guide people because I believe that there's a lot of evil things, and I'm trying my best to spread awareness and to make yourself stronger in order to understand that there are those evil things, but you have to be stronger than the temptation of those, I mean, whether it be porn, whether it be participating in pride, whether it be, supporting these companies that hate you, whether it
Right.
be not standing, like when the mandate comes down from the government up on high,
Yeah.
and you're in charge of supporting your family, and your boss says either you take this shot or you get fired. That even if your family's in danger at that time, you should be able to be strong enough to be able to
Yes.
say, no, fuck you. I'm going to do what is right, and this isn't right. I'm not going to bend the knee to
Yes.
this. I want to inspire people to be able to do that. I want them to be strong enough or capable enough to be able to sidestep when that happens.
Right.
Right? Because people are like, it's like if they lose their job, it's the end of the world, right? Like for you, Steve, is it the
Huh?
end of the world? Are you
No, it's not.
screwed? Why is that? Why is your family not in poverty right now? Because I don't know if you guys knew this, but Steve recently lost his position at work, but he is a very, very capable patriot. And
Right.
instead of getting down on himself and his family going into just absolute chaos, he has been building himself up for a long time in order. I mean, sometimes it rains and he's ready. So why hasn't your family just been? Why aren't you homeless right now, Steve?
Well, because one, learned how to save money, and then two, I don't want to dwell on the past. This was a situation that came up to me, right? Now, like this is a new opportunity, a new door that has opened for me. I'm fortunate enough to have 403,000 followers, a couple of hundred subscribers on X. I'm very close on TikTok to becoming monetized. So the position I was in, I wasn't really respected. So maybe this was a silver lining in a call, maybe for me to work for myself, be my own boss, I'm strong enough to where I can provide for my family, provide for myself. And just all of the things that I've learned in life, I can actually I can piece that together and make the best of things.
And you can adapt and overcome.
Exactly. Short and sweet. Perfect.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And like when I heard you left your job, that's like a gut punch to anybody. But Steve's attitude the entire time was like, this happened and I'm gonna fix it. That was was the mindset that I got from him. It wasn't, oh, poor me, it's the end of the world. Whatever will I do? Everybody please feel sorry for me. It was, no, this happened and I'm gonna do what I can to fix it.
Yeah.
That's and sometimes, like I said, sometimes it rains, man.
Yeah,
And
maybe
if
it was
if you're prepared, like luck favors the prepared, right?
right. Yeah, maybe God was telling me, look, I know you're frustrated with this position. I know all of this other stuff. That's a long story, troll, and I'm not going to get into that. But whenever a door closes, another door opens, right? And maybe this is what was meant to be. Maybe God was like, look, this guy has a good enough voice. He is virtuous. He is authentic. And maybe he just is pushing me along.
Yeah. I MD James, by the way, I would like to offer some appreciation for your the way that you, what is it? It's not punctuation. It's oh my God, I'm half retarded.
The articulation.
Yeah, well, he said the Lord was working. That job was not where he wanted to, and he capitalized he, which I appreciate because when people are talking about God, whether it be he or God itself, it should be capitalized. And so it's just a little detail that I appreciate in the way that he wrote that out. So thank you for that, MT James.
Absolutely.
told you to use your voice, and he will make you speak well. Grammar.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll try. I don't know. I am originally from South Louisiana. I know it's the Cowboys and Indians podcast. I'm not native Texan, but I am been a Texan for almost a decade now. Whoa. So have you, half Injun? Just playing. You're more native. Yeah. You're more of a patriot and native than the people like Lakota man could ever possibly be. So I'm honored to have you by my side, brother.
Hey, thanks, man. I had such a weird interaction on X today.
Oh,
I don't know.
Do tell.
I don't know if I could find it, but maybe I should.
All right.
Because this
Story
guy,
time.
Well, this guy decided to say that like Native American, he was talking about genetics and like all the studies that rank genetics for humanity, and that I think he's Puerto Rican or something.
Okay.
But it got really weird really fast because he ended up sending like I was just I was playing along a little bit, like not that much, but I was just kind of poking the bear, you know, because it's one of those angry people. But
Yeah.
Oh my god,
That's
read
perfect.
that out loud.
Lakota man is to Native Americans what Tim Walz is to masculinity. Beautiful.
Do you remember that commercial that Kamala Harris put out about like trying to reach masculine men?
Oh.
Or trying to reach young men and convince them that masculinity was like my mic is a bit muted. Here, let me try this. Is this louder now?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought maybe you were just speaking gently.
No, there's a setting on the microphone to where if I talk into it directly, it'll be more clear. It'll sound more precise. But
Gotcha.
with this, and with how I talk, and I'm always, you know, I'm using my hands. I'm backing up. I'm talking in different directions. This actually might be a better setting, but my chair squeaks and I don't like hearing it. So
get some WD-40, man. You're good.
It's a dumb reason, but it squeaks in a spot where WD-40 doesn't help it. It's stupid. It's a dumb reason, but yeah. All right. So hopefully this fixes it, and hopefully it's better.
It's much better.
Good.
Is it story time now?
Andy asked. Almost. I haven't quite found it yet.
Okay.
Andy asked, was it as bad as Obama talking down to young black men? Was it as bad as Obama talking down to young black men? What is bad?
I think what he's the Kamala Harris video, the one where it's the masculine men. Yeah.
No, this was horrific. It was actually. Do I need to pull that up right now? Are we about to watch this?
Ugh.
It's brutal. All right.
Okay.
You guys want to chuckle?
Look, okay, we can bring this up, but we have to bring up those hilarious videos towards the end to set everybody off into Independence Day in a great mood. Deal?
Okay.
Oh, Andy has never seen it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
this was easy to pull up. All right. Are you guys ready for this? Yes.
Yep,
yes, Rob,
absolutely.
we have to. I saw it, so now you must see it. That is the deal. This is how it works, okay? Here we go.
I'm a man.
I'm a man.
I'm a man, man.
And I'm man enough.
I'm man enough to enjoy a barrel-proof bourbon.
Neat.
Man enough to cook my steak rare.
Man enough to deadlift five.
Okay. All right. I got to point this out.
Man enough to cook my...
Look at how this dude is sitting. He's talking about how he's man enough. And he is sitting like... I can't even do it. I can't even do whatever he's doing. This is gay as fuck.
Yeah, thank you.
This is gayer than Scott Pressler.
And Tim Walz. Because we know
And
he's
Tim
closet.
Walz. Yeah. Oh,
Steak
that.
rare.
Man enough to
dude, it gets worse too.
lift 500, then braid the out of my daughter's hair.
You think I'm afraid to rebuild a carburetor? I eat carburetors for breakfast.
I ain't afraid of bears.
That's what bear hugs are for.
I'll tell you another thing I sure as shit am not afraid of. Women.
I'm not afraid of women. I'm not afraid of women.
They want to control their bodies? I say go for it.
They want to use IVF to start a family? I'm not afraid of families.
They want to be childless cat ladies?
Have all the cats you want.
Woman wants to be president?
Well, I hope she has the guts to look me right in the eye and accept my full-throated endorsement.
Because I'm man enough
Holy oh, dude. There's no way. There like this you guys, this isn't a parody made by some right winger. This was put out.
This was legit.
This was actually legit. They were trying to get young men in order to support Kamala Harris. And so this is what they view masculinity. This is how they do it. It is insane. I have no idea. It's like it's like they're from a different
Twilight Zone, man. It's like, I'm going to take Kamala Harris's vote and shove it all the way through in my mouth. You know, like, dude, it's so bad.
Yeah, it is serious though, you guys. 100%. I'm not lying.
I thought this was Babylon B at first. No kidding. It is not. Have all the cats you want, guys. Get out of here, man.
support women.
Man enough to know what kind of donuts I like.
Man enough to admit I'm lost, even when I refuse to ask for directions.
Man enough to not ban young women from reading Little Women.
Or one of those pants books that the sisters like.
That guy, that overweight guy, there is no way he works on a farm, bro. No way.
Yeah.
There is no way, dude. That dude is like 500 fucking pounds. There is no way he is shoveling or getting on a tractor. He would bog the fucking tractor down, dude. There is no way.
It starts sinking in the... Yeah. No. If you work on a farm, even if you ate really bad, getting this big, there's no way that he actually does a significant amount of work throughout the day in order to maintain a farm. Like, there's a certain amount of work that you have to do, and that guy can't do it. Zero chance.
Yeah, he like ate the cow, bro.
Hey, I eat cow, but like not raw. Well, kind of raw. Not okay.
Full-throated.
Hold on. Cows don't make you fat. He's drinking soda pop and eating Hershey's bars and all the sugary crap. But cows don't make you fat. It's the bread. It's the sugar. It's the soda pop.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Or one of those pants books that the sisters like.
I'm man enough to raw dog a flight. It sucks.
Oh, a man enough to raw dog a flight. What is this? How did I still like every time I see this? I've seen this so many times, and I'm so glad that I get to share this with you guys as a serious statement. As this was it is the Democrats' version of what masculinity is.
Right.
Not worth it.
I'm man enough to be emotional in front of my wife.
In front of my kids.
In front of my horse.
Can you imagine?
Oh,
As a
Jeff,
father.
bro.
Yeah, as a father, and having two young, like I got two boys, and if something didn't go my way, like let's say I was into football and my team lost, and I just started crying, to be emotional in front of my kids, to be vulnerable in front of my kids, they would immediately stop respecting me and not see me as a father.
Right.
We try and talk about masculinity and what it means to be a husband, what it means to be a father, and to lead your family. And everything that they say here, I recommend the opposite. All of these men suck. They're terrible. They would be terrible husbands. They would be terrible fathers. They're all betas. Don't listen to this. It is a horrible view of masculinity don't do it. Bad idea.
So this was like the first of many, right? Then they had the one with the video clip of Tim Walz that couldn't unload his shotgun. And then there was another one. Oh, well, there's Adam Kinzinger, I think, shot somebody on a gun range. What else happened? Oh, and Tim Walz in his like campaign video where he was trying, like, I work on cars, and like he opened the hood and was just like, it just seemed like he didn't know what the hell he was doing.
Yeah, well, he didn't. But MD James says we could hate you for this.
I'm man enough to tell you that I cry at
Damn
Love
right.
Actually.
Goodwill Hunting.
West Side Story. That and Predator.
And I'm sick of so-called men domineering, belittling, and controlling women just so they can feel more powerful.
That's not how my mama raised me.
I love women.
I love women who support their families.
Yeah, I don't think
Women who decide not to have families.
Women who take charge.
And I'm man enough to help them win.
Oh my gosh, this is so brutal to actually, the way that they are degrading themselves intentionally. That's not how you lead a family, and that is not how you make a society relies on men. It is, society is either built or collapses on the backs of men, whether women like it or not. That's the way it is. If men are submissive little beta bitches like that, all of them are,
Oh, dude,
then
absolutely.
society collapses.
Yeah.
the
Weak
way it
men
is.
made hard times, man. It all repeats itself.
Yep.
I am not doing that pose again, Ken. I was doing it while I did the pose like the guy.
Oh man.
Oh man, I felt so cringe when I did it too. So I'm not doing it again.
You should. Yeah.
No.
You know,
I'm
so
good.
not that long ago, I was like snuggling up on the couch. I was like trying to watch a movie, you know, and my son came in, and I was laying on the couch, like, you know, I had the blanket all tucked in, and I was almost falling asleep, and then my son came in, and I was like, I gotta like sit up, or like, you know, sit in a better position, because like you know, getting tucked into a blanket and laying there in front of the couch, I didn't feel right. So, like when my son came in, so I had to immediately be like more manly. Like,
It's just elbow drop me, son.
yeah,
now.
I can't be resting. The hell, my son's gonna think I'm a pussy.
Oh my god, dude. Oh man, this has been a great podcast, dude. I think we should do this more often. Like, we talk about, you know, maybe we have some weeks where we kind of dive into like maybe some historical things, and then like switch it up to where we bring like guests, like our listeners on, like kind of like a patriot's voice. You know what I mean? And they come on and they get to say what they want to say. You know, some people, you know, they may have hundreds of thousands of followers, but some maybe less than 1,000, and they just want to get their face out there and say hi, and we can shout them out directly on the show. We can clip it, say, hey, segment from, we can do it for Pence and Poet. We can tag, I'll clip it tomorrow on Independence Day Eve, and I'll tag him on it, and, you know, just blast it if he wants to. I don't know if that was a debut or not. I will get with you, Jordan.
You know, one thing I really appreciate about your rhetoric, Steve, is that you call it Independence Day and not 4th of July.
Yes.
Because I feel like they changed it to 4th of July in order to separate us from our roots. It's like another one of those, it's like a paper cut, right? You die by 1,000 cuts. It's one of those things that, like, if you just say the 4th of July, then you're submitting to them trying to separate you from your roots. And our roots as Americans are rebels. We're treasonous rebels that went against the monarchy, the most powerful military the world had ever known up to that point, and declared to the world, said, no, we are free men, we have God-given rights, and we will die for them. You cannot control us.
Absolutely, man. And another thing, like we're talking about, like changing the verbiage of our national holidays, like 4th of July versus Independence Day. What I really want, I want so many illegals kicked out of this country that Cinco de Mayo turns to the 5th of May. I'm gonna clip that shit too.
Hell yeah.
Your mic's lower again, buddy.
Get the fuck out of here. What's it?
Did you find that story time? What are we even doing here? Are we a professional podcast or not? Maurice.
100%. Story time. What are you talking about? Oh, the DMs? All right. Hang on. It's coming up. All right. Right, meow.
Hey, we do have a question about our podcast, though.
Yeah, what's up?
From the YouTube.
What's to say?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought, I don't know. I thought you could read, but it's okay. I've been enjoying
You brought it up.
Stream. Okay, touche. The second one I've watched now, I just recently discovered YouTube, but I can't remember what channel. Was it a Friday night? Who's that? Friday Night Tights one? A 2A channel? Maybe there's, I don't know. Is that like your OnlyFans mode that we don't know about? Friday
No, I got only tires. So I change. If you subscribe to me, I will send videos of me changing tires in a loincloth. So
we should honestly we should start an OnlyFans, but it's called like Only Guns, and all we do is just shoot guns on awesome shit like Antenna, just like really awesome, bro, and just call it Only Guns. Yes,
yeah. I'll
like
do flips on the trampoline and stuff. Chop wood, shirtless.
Oh,
just all man shit.
It's like the man show, but like with two retards.
Oh, what the hell? What happened?
The white privilege.
How'd you get 15?
White privilege. I don't know. Wyatt Power.
Oh man,
that's my cowboy name, Wyatt.
Damn it.
Power.
What? Call me Uncle Tonto.
We need to make T-shirts like. Oh,
yeah, I agree.
To everyone back home, on this 4th of July, remember, freedom isn't free. We stand here so you can celebrate in peace. God bless America.
Dude, hell yeah.
AI, dude.
Holy shit.
America. Dude, look how crazy. What? I saw that. I just typed in Independence Day on TikTok.
On this 4th of July, remember, freedom isn't free. We stand here so you can celebrate in peace. God bless America.
Dude, AI is getting
crazy. Huh?
That's terrifying a little bit.
The only reason I sent that to you is because I wanted to talk, like, just to show you how AI is really progressing, because it's obviously an AI video, but man, it's scary.
If you're not paying attention, man, like you can hear it in his cadence, the way that he speaks.
Yeah.
But yeah, look at this. Based as fuck. AI sucks. I hate AI. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, hold up. I clicked the wrong one. Mercy Point, says MD James.
Felt fair bad for enough. The white whatever.
Man getting yelled at so much.
You're gonna tell me that you don't have no black cats, no Roman candles, or screaming mimes?
No.
Oh, come on.
Maurice!
You don't got no lady fingers, buzz buttles,
what?
sticker bombs, church burners, finger blasters, gut busters, zippity doo-dahs, crap flappers?
No, I don't.
You're gonna stand there owning a fireworks stand and tell me you don't have no whistling bungholes, no spleen splitters, whisker biscuits, honky lighters, hoosker do's, hoosker don'ts, cherry bombs, nips and dasers, with or without the scooter stick, or one single whistling kitty chaser?
No.
You guys, I wanna just say that be safe this Independence Day. Please don't. If you're gonna be stupid, be smart about it. Right?
Be stupid smart.
You can do. Yeah, you can do stupid things. Do manly, retarded, dumb things that all men do because we're supposed to. Oh no. So Ash bought me this. Ash bought me an awesome Joe Dirt shirt that is literally that scene. It
really?
has the scene. Yeah, well, it has the scene on the back.
I did. But I sent it to him like 2 seconds before the podcast. So
yeah. But on the front, it just says like Joe Dirt. It's like smaller up front, so you can't see the whole thing. But I wanted to wear like an America shirt. But yeah, she's kind of right.
Put you on blast, right. Real time, man.
I know.
That's all.
My wife is watching in the other room. She's. Uh-oh.
That's hilarious.
Lock the door.
You might want to lock your own door, bro.
Oh, now my wife's awesome. She bought me a Joe Dirt shirt. I'm gonna wear it on the.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm putting it on.
Oh, okay.
Well, hang on.
Jordan says, and enjoy some BBB, big beautiful barbecue.
You don't have no whistling bungholes, no spleen splitters, whisker biscuits, honky lighters, hoosker doos, hoosker domes,
Hoosker
cherry
domes?
bombs, nips dazers, with or without the scooter stick, or one single whistling kitty chaser.
Did you read it backwards through the light, or did you have it memorized?
No, I don't have it fully memorized, but I got it down to some extent.
Damn, I'm actually kind of impressed because I have not watched Joe Dirt in so long, man. I'm gonna have to watch that. It's been a minute. It's one of those. So I've been getting on like a real kick of like 90s, early 2000s type movies. Like all this stuff they put out now is trash, dude. All of it. All of the new movies. I don't want to watch like the 70th Marvel movie in the last 2 years. You know what I mean? It's like it's garbage, man. So I've been like, what did I watch yesterday? It's a Kevin Costner baseball film. I think it's For Love of the Game. Really good film. I don't know if you've watched it, but he's an aging pitcher for the and
he throws like 90 something miles an hour.
Yeah,
it's a good one. We watched last night with my son and the whole family. We watched Last of the Mohicans, and I told Bo, I was like, you can root for anybody. They're all your ancestors, so you're good. Whoever wins, you're fine.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
dude, this has been such an awesome podcast, man. I've had so much fun this evening. Just getting Jordan on and hearing his amazing voice, and just talking about Independence Day, and we pull up some Joe Dirt. I love the variety that we presented, Joe Dirt, and I like how you talk like a redneck.
Dang.
Hey, speaking of rednecks,
touche.
Larry the Cable Guy. Larry the Cable Guy. You know that dude is not like really redneck. Have you ever heard him talk for real? Without his redneck accent.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, kind of disappointed me. I think he's like from Michigan or something.
I just recently watched one of his movies. I don't even remember what it was, but he like drives this big stupid truck. I think it's like I can't remember the name of it, but his truck gets stolen, and then he finds it at the impound, and they like show his truck for the first time, and it is just like it's rusty, it's all beat down, and he's like, "Oh my god, they didn't change a thing!" And he runs up and he's like, "Hell yeah!" And to be honest, that resonated with me.
Yeah,
because all of my trucks, even my nice one now, there's a lot of people that won't jump up in my truck just because it's like it's not like clean, right? Like I don't have like, if you rub up against it, you're going to get dirty, right?
Yeah, right. It's a truck.
Yes, that's the way it is. So, but I just remember like growing up, like the truck that I have now is the nicest truck that I've ever owned. And it is not a pile of shit, but it's like, I mean, to most people, they're like, what the hell? Like that's a redneck truck.
Right.
And then they see me hop out and they're like,
what?
Wait, huh?
They're like, how?
Oh. Yeah, no. But dude, most of my trucks throughout my life, because I had a kid early, fairly right after high school, and so I've been broke. And luckily, I was able to buy like $700 trucks. And James, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. God bless you. We'll see you next time. But most of my trucks, okay, I had several parts trucks, and I would buy like $700 to $900 trucks, fix them up, take them out in the woods, beat the absolute crap out of them. But I loved it. I loved doing that. That was a lot of fun. Buy crap trucks, fix them up, beat the shit out of them, sell them for the same price that I bought them for, because that's like the baseline. Like if it runs and drives, you can sell it for $1,000 basically.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
And so I would buy these really crappy trucks, and it was like my favorite thing. So like that scene in particular, I remember it, and it stands out because if any of my trucks ever got, stolen, the chance of them actually like trying to make money off of it is like, you're not going to make money off it.
We're going to give you $200 to just keep it. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's just not worth it in the end,
Look at my truck. It's dirty. Yeah.
Like he rubs his stomach all over it.
As these, dude. Okay. So there was an ad from Tim Waltz, who he has like this. I don't remember if it was a Bronco 2 specifically, but I'm pretty sure it was Bronco 2. It's like a $60,000 truck with how nice it is, maybe even more. It's probably more than that actually nowadays. But he was talking about how like men need to learn how to work on their trucks, and he like changed the air filter, which is like it's like one nut that you just unscrew, and then
like a wing nut or something on the top?
Yes, it's literally just a wing nut. It's like, and he was talking about how he's always
take the filter out, put a new filter, put the lid, close the wing nut, done. Oh, God.
Yeah. Now you're a man. Now you can.
Yeah. Right on, man.
That's masculinity right there. Changing the air filter. All right, we got to get out of here too. You guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love you all, and I hope that this Independence Day you have some appreciation in your heart for what it took to make America what it is today. Even with all her flaws, there's been a lot of sacrifice, a lot of really hard work to give us the opportunities that we experience and love today. So have some appreciation, have some gratitude. An attitude of gratitude goes a long way. And most importantly, be safe. So we can see you next week, Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Texas time. So, but thank you guys for joining us. Please share the podcast. Let's hang out again. Come back on Monday and
absolutely
enjoy your Independence Day weekend, because God has blessed us to where Independence Day falls on Friday. Everybody gets 3-day weekend.
Well, I'll have it regardless. Yeah, no, whatever. God bless you guys. Right. Thank you guys for joining.
Take care. And happy birthday, America. Cheers.
My people of this country, and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough.
This is the Patriots Prayer Podcast. It's a tremendous show, one of the greatest shows in the history of the world.
This is Bryson Gray, and you are watching the Patriots Prayer.
PPN, you're doing the right thing.
On the Patriots Prayer Network. Thank you all.
PPN on your bumper.
I'm Tom McDonald. This is the Patriot Prayers Network. Check it out. Lots of good TV. Lots of cool people. Tune in. Keep it locked.
I'm the white boy with the middle fingers in the air, dog. We don't give a what. 100 white boys gonna hold me down anywhere, dog. We think that you suck. My Patriots the craziest. They ain't afraid of breaking fists on faces. If you really wanna taste of this, no safety tip. The same mistake and spray the clip. I pray you miss, cause if you don't, they gon' go wacko. Automatic gun smoke like tobacco. Never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a they, them. There's these, that, those. I ain't never gonna take a knee for the anthem. Smack them. I don't give a damn, can't stand them. Gang full of randoms. Fan with a handgun. Run up in your mansion, leave it all abandoned. I was raised to be brave to the grave. United States, we love the country that they've been corrupting. Go woke and go broker if you ain't obeyed. My people of this country, and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see